Hi all. In this video, we are going to learn about identifiers concept in the Java. Identifiers, this is very important. Based on this identifier only, we can identify what is the class name, what is the method name, what is the variable name, what is the label name. So let me try to provide background on identifiers, then we will come to the programming part, and then I will try to explain the labels, identifiers with with the beautiful diagram so that everyone will understand. Yeah, first let me go to my info here. If you see, I have written some content here so that I can save the time. That's why I have written this content. So Java identifier is nothing but the any name in Java program is called as identifier. So any name that can be, the any name means that can be class name, that can be method name, that can be variable name, that can be label name. What is the reason for using the identifiers in the Java is it's for identification purpose. For example, my name is Harivardhan. Okay, I am going on the road. So someone is having some work with me. That person need to call call me. How he will call me? He is supposed to call with me my name only. Otherwise, there is no chance of calling me, right? So he will call me like, "Hey Harivardhan." Then I will turn back and then I will turn back and I will I will go to him and then I will speak with him. Okay, so identifier is nothing but the it's a any it's a name which is used for identification purpose. So this is the Java identifier. In Java, in general, I have given that example, but in Java, we're having classes. In Java, we're having classes, we're having methods, we're having variables, we're having labels. So for all those, we will give some name. With that name, we will call. So for example, here Java identifiers can be used for you can be it can identifier can be class name, identifier can be method name, identifier can be variable name, identifier can be label name. Okay, so to explain this one, two, three, four steps, I am going to open one beautiful diagram. I will show you now. Let me go to the diagram here. So where is the diagram? I didn't open. Let me open this one. It's not opening. Yeah, you can see here. Let me zoom in. See, let us assume I have written one beautiful program. Public class first demo. This is first demo is nothing but my class name. So you can see this is one identifier. That's why I have given number one here. So first demo is a class name. So this is the identifier, and then I have written public static void main. This main is a method name. So that's why I have given number two. This is one identifier, and then string array, and then args. This string array args I have given as 3 4. These are label names. That's why I have given as 3 4. And then coming to here, int x equal 20. This x is a variable name. That's why I have given 5 here. As per this one here, identifier can be class name. If you come here, the first demo is a identifier, the class name. And then come here, identifier can be a method name. Come to two here, main is a method name, and then come to identifier can be variable name. Come here, int x equal 20. This x is a variable name. Okay, that is a variable identifier, and then identifier can be label name. If you see here, string array is one label name, and then args is a one more. So this is covered, right? We are able to cover these four steps with the help of this beautiful diagram. So and then coming to here, to write identifier names, we are having some rules. So those rules we are going to see now. If you see, rules for identifiers, identifier allowed character for Java identifiers are A to Z, small a to Z, capital A to Z, 0 to 9, dollar, and underscore symbol. Apart from these five, if you try to provide any other right, it will throw compile time error. So those I am going to explain now. If you see, identifier name should not start with number. Okay, if you give identifier nothing but the identifier name means that name might be class name, variable name, method name, label name. For those, if you try to give the name with numbers, right, it will give you compile time error. So let me To execute, I mean to explain this one practically, let me write a one Java program. Then I will execute each step one by one, so that we can get to know those information practically. Let me write one simple Java program here. Let me go here. I will write one simple Java program here. Let me open here, new. Let me, sorry. Let me go to first demo. Let me open this one with my, and then let me open. I'm writing Java program here. Let me remove this one. I'm writing like public class, and then I'm writing like identifier demo. See carefully, in identifier word, the first one is, this is one word. In this word, the first letter should be capital. Then demo is second word, right? So in this demo also, the first word should be capital. So this is the naming pattern for the class name. Okay, and then come here, write the method. Public main method, write it. Static void main string array. It is mandatory. And then args is, it can be anything, but as per standards I am providing args only here. Then use curly braces. Inside this one, just write the variable name as int x equal to 10. Okay, I'm just printing this one. Write system dot out dot println of, write some text uh, to print on the console, like variable x value, give some space, and then use plus symbol, use x, whatever the variable it is there, right? Use x. Okay, and then click on Control S. It is asking like the name, right? Just copy this name, just copy this name. Okay, Control C, click on Control S, it will ask name, and then come here, rename this name. Control V, paste it, and then save it. Click on S. Now we need to execute this program, compile and execute. Just go here. Let me delete the, I mean cancel that one. Let me open my command prompt again. CMD, type for Java C, and then what is that name? Identifier dot Java. Click on here. It is compiled. It is generated bytecode successfully. Now we need to execute Java command and then identifier. Remove the dot class here and execute. You can see variable x value equal 10, because I have initialized x variable with 10 in my local. Okay. Now the first point is what I want to show you is, if you go here, identifier name should not starts with number. Okay. The first point. So let me come here. Here this is the identifier variable name, right? This is a one variable. So this variable name should not start with a number. Let me try to provide one number. Let's see, 1 2 3. Click on S, and then go and execute that, compile that program, and see whether we are getting compile time error or not. Java C identifier demo.java. You can see it is clearly saying identify demo.java program is there. In that fifth line is there. There it is having an error that is saying like not a statement, and then it is expecting semicolon here. So go and see line number fifth. Line number fifth. This is the line number fifth. Here it is saying like it after int it is expecting semicolon. So because 1 2 3 is a number, for this number we should not give for any identifier. That means identifier name should not starts with a number. So remove this one and go and see, execute now. Same program, compile it. It is compiled. Now it execute. It is executed. It is produced output on the console. So this is the first point, is clear, right? So identifier name should not start with number. Then identifier name should not have any should not have other special characters. If you see in the above at line number first at point one, I have given special characters dollar and underscore only. Apart from dollar and underscore, if you try to provide any other special characters like ash and then cap, star, those are not applicable here. Those are not allowed in Java. So let me try to explain that one with an example here. So here I just want to give after variable name, I just want to give some special character star. Let me try to execute. Click on Control S. Go to here. Go to command prompt. Compile it. It should it should throw an error saying like illegal. See illegal character. At line number, you can see at line number 5, error illegal character. The cursor, the cap symbol, you can see it is clearly saying like the place also where it is showing the illegal character this as symbol. So in Java, apart from dollar and underscore, any special character if you try to give it for identifier name, it will throw compile time error. That is next. That is second point. Okay, it is clear, right? Then go here, go to fourth one here. Identifiers are case sensitive. Identifier case sensitive means in Java, generally Java language is a case sensitive language. I will show you what is case sensitive means here. Come here, remove this hash symbol here. So I just want to give some name here. For example, test. This is my variable name. This is one variable I have given here. In the same way, I just want to give one more variable like test equal to 20. Okay, if you can observe, right, the first variable name is starts with small t, the second variable name is starts with capital T, but we call it like test only, but these are case sensitive. First is small lowercase, the second one is uppercase. If you try to if you try to compile it and see, both both will get success rest, both will print on the console only. There will be no issue because these are valid case only. Okay, let me execute that one. Test. Let me print the variable name is test here instead of x, and then write that variable as system dot second variable I am trying to print here, out dot println of, and then use double quotes here, and then use like variable capital test value, use colon, and then some space, and then use plus, and then use capital test test. Click on Control S, go here, and then come here, and then try to compile this one Java C identify demo.java. It should successfully compile because that is valid case only. And then execute this one identify demo.class. You can see variable test value 10, variable capital T capital test value 20. That means if you can understand, right, Java is a case sensitive means lowercase and uppercase based on the I mean if instead of lowercase if you provide uppercase, if instead of uppercase if you provide lowercase, right, it's not recommended. So that means Java is a case sensitive language. Okay, that is fourth point. The next one is fifth one is identifier name should be short, meaningful, but you can give length anything. If you see, let me, but you can give lengthy names also for identifier names, but it is not recommended. That means you have to provide identifier names as very short names. Okay, you can provide very lengthy names also, but the problem is it's not recommended as per the Java language. Okay, that is fifth one. So I will show you that one as well with an example here. So here instead of test I have given test, right. Let me go here. The variable name is test. Instead of test I can give like test variable name. This is lengthy name, right? I can give like some test as well like this, or else I can give some hhh. I can here at line number 6 I can simply give like it's my test variable. See, if you observe line number 5th and line number 6th, this is also variable name only. This is very lengthy, right? And how can you call it? Test variable name, test h h h h h. This is that meaningful? Is that meaningful? It's not meaningful, right? If you come here at line number 6th, this is also variable name only. line number 6. But if you see here, the variable name is very short. Okay, just 4 characters only, and you can simply meaningful, right? This is a test one. So let's print this one. Control C, copy it, and then first one here, paste here, Control V, and then paste here. Okay, now Control S, and then come here, try to execute that one, compile it. Java C, it is saying like a variable test cannot find symbol test. Test is not there. Let me go here because I have given small t here, but I am trying to print capital T. That's why it is giving an error. See, you understood, right? Now it's a Java is a case sensitive. Instead of cap, you have declared the variable name as small t test here at line number 6, but here you have used capital T. That's why it is giving like it is not able to find that one. Let me remove capital T and use small t here, and then here also use small t. Click on Control S, come here, execute this one Java say identifier Java, and then compiled it. Now execute this one. Now let's see variable test value. You can see, right? So in Java the variable name should be short and meaningful. If you want you can provide lengthy names as well, but it is not recommended. That is the fifth point. The next one is sixth point. In Java we can't use reserved words for the identifier names in Java. Generally in Java we are having some reserved words like if is there, else is there, and then switch is there, and we're having like try, catch, and then finally these are reserved words. Some few reserved words are there. These reserved words are we should not use for identifier names. So these reserved words I will cover in the next videos, but for now just remember there are some reserved words in Java. Those reserved words we should not use for identifier names. So let me try to explain that one with an example as well. So go here, first demo. See, let me remove line number 6th here. I just want to remove this one. Come here, line number, this one also I will remove. Just I am just want to print it. Come here, instead of test, right? This is a variable name. This is also identifier name, all right? Instead of test, I will give if here. Let's see. Click on Control S. Come here, use if here. I just want to use if variable here. Okay, click on Control S and then come here, come to command prompt and execute here. Compile it. Java C identify demo.java. You will get an error. You see there are so many errors. You can see identify demo.java at line number 6 there is an error saying like not a statement. Go and see line number 6. Line number 6 is there. If is not a statement. What it is showing again, remaining it is expecting like identifier name not a statement. It is expecting like semicolon after int. So you understood, right? And again it is saying like illegal start of expression. So you got it right. For the identifier names we should not use reserved words. Okay, let me remove that one and use some variable, and then we can say like reserved words are, identifier names are completed. So test, come here, use test, come here, use that variable here. See, in Java, nothing we are doing here. Plus symbol means whatever variable test value is there, right? Semicolon. This entire thing we are concatenating. We are appending with test variable. The test variable is having 20. Okay. Let me save it. Control S and go to command prompt and execute Java C identify demo.java. It should compile successfully. Yeah, it is compiled. It generated bytecode. Let me run it. Identify that class. You can see variable test value equal 20. So with this we have covered identifier concept in Java. In the future tutorial, in the future videos I will try to explain reserved words and then variables, arrays. So please do like, share and subscribe for more encouragement. Thank you so much guys.